Ni hao ma. Our fearless leader has asked me to do the Harry Potter thing. I unfortunately have to admit that in my adulthood, I'm not the Potterhead I used to be. So I really had to kind of struggle to think about the questions for this. And when I saw the videos that you guys made, I decided to go to Pottermore myself and get sorted and see what my wand was. But then today, when I came to make the video, I had forgotten my sign-in name and password. So it became this huge epic adventure just to figure that out. But I figured it out. If you haven't guessed by the name of the video, I am indeed a Gryffindor. I wield a wand of 11¼ inches long made out of pine with a core of unicorn. The flexibility of that wand is supple. That actually made me quite excited because my wand has a unicorn in the middle. Yay! So the questions are, how did you get turned on to Harry Potter? I was 17. It was a cold February afternoon. I was with my aunt and my cousins, and they had to go do some shopping in Publix. I don't like shopping, any kind of shopping, but grocery shopping is like one of Dante's circles of hell. So my cousin Jamie and I stayed in the car while my aunts and my other cousin Dusty went inside. Now Dusty had just made a friend had just gotten into Harry Potter, so Dusty started reading it. Jamie and I made fun of him for it because it looked like a little kid's book, and we're like, why are you reading a little kid's book? As older siblings do. But they were in that Publix for so long that day that I got bored and I picked up Dusty's copy of The Chamber of Secrets. And I finished reading it that night. And then I apologized to Dusty for having made fun of him. Because the books were actually quite good. The only book he had was the Philosopher's Stone. And I didn't like the Philosopher's Stone, but it was because I had read The Chamber of Secrets first. So every time I'd read something in the Philosopher's Stone, I'd be like, I've read this before. Why have I read this before? It was because JK recaps all the things in each sequential novel. So I already knew the whole plot and story of the Philosopher's Stone before I read it. So I was bored by that one. But then I read the third one, because at that point in history, that was all that existed, 1, 2, and 3. And I fell in love. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite book. I'm going to limit it to 3 reasons, or else I just talk. So the reason number 1, Dementors. I know that sounds weird because Dementors, but what I really liked about it was that it took this very real thing, heavy feelings of like sadness and depression and all this kind of thing, and it made it tangible, like it's this creature that's sucking your joy, but you can defeat it with a happy thought. Expecto Patronum! The second reason that I like this book so much is the introduction of my favorite character, Sirius Black. I just really like Sirius a whole lot. I like that, he just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Like, he never gave up, he never gave in when he was in Azkaban. He was hoping to get Harry. He's ready to get revenge for his friend. And he's just a good, solid male role model to come into Harry's life who could take him in as a family. And that brings me to number 3, why I really like this book. This is the first time that something really good happens for Harry. And that's that he gets that family that loves him unconditionally. I think that's it. Except that this video marks the beginning of monthly challenges. And Amber has given it to me to give to you. February's mandatory monthly challenge. Make me fall in love with your city. Make me want to come to you. Come and see your place and be in love with that place with you too. Now this is a mandatory challenge, which means if you don't post, there will be a punishment. I don't know what the punishment is because Amber didn't tell me that I can make up a punishment. So I don't, maybe Amber, you can tell me what's supposed to happen with that. Maybe our viewership, other Eagles, could make a punishment, but you have until, is it a leap year? No, it's not a leap year. So you have until February 28th to make me fall in love with your city. And as always, Eagles, don't forget to be awesome.